That's not what it's a picture of. We're live right now. Oh, God. We are live, everybody, as I try to get my phone charging because the charging port sucks. But it is charging as long as I don't touch it. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Vidiots podcast, episode 67.
That's what it is.
We skipped last week. So, yeah. That happened.
Yes, it did. And because of that, we have a million things
Yeah, we do.
to talk about. And of course, I wrote it down and didn't bring the paper. I even thought about it and still didn't do it. What?
What? Nothing.
Go to Ghouls and Ghosts
Did not play Ghouls and Ghosts.
and play it.
No.
Play Super Punch Out.
No. Why are you picking games I don't want to play right now?
Why are you being so picky?
Why not? Alright, anyway. So?
What?
What? On your list?
What's on my list?
Yeah.
Start with the news.
Okay. Well, gaming news, there's a lot of gaming news. Like, a lot of gaming news. What do you want to start with?
I don't remember anything else
Besides that?
I don't know because I wrote stuff down and I don't.
Okay, well, let's just go with the Direct then.
Yeah, go ahead.
Alright, so the Nintendo Direct happened, when was that?
was the
Last
date? Last
Thursday. Yeah.
He announced it the
So-
day before it happened. Remember?
They usually do.
He texted.
Yeah. So, yeah, Nintendo Direct, kind of out of nowhere, and it was a full-fledged one, not one of
It was
those
a half hour.
mini ones
Yeah,
that they've
you're
done.
right. I forgot about that.
So, that happened, and a lot of stuff happened during that Direct. So we'll just go in order of what they said. Hope I can remember most of it. They started off when it was literally only like 5 or 6 minutes of 3DS stuff. In which they announced a WarioWare Gold, which is it a new game with old mini games, or is it a mini game collection?
I don't know. It said 300.
Yeah, but then it also said like new looks for.
It said new games. It said there was new games on there.
Okay. So, yay. That's. I always loved WarioWare.
Yeah,
So-
no. When it first came out, it was pretty wild. Pretty wild.
That one's still my favorite. The
The
GBA.
first one.
Yeah, the GBA one.
You didn't like the Wii one? What's your
Yeah.
problem?
It was okay.
What's your problem?
I'm trying to get on that
Why don't
tree.
you just roll?
There we go. Okay.
Did you figure out how
Anyway,
to play Donkey Kong?
no. Anyway. So what is your thoughts on that?
I think that's the only 3DS game on this thing that I want to get. I wouldn't mind a whole collection of all those games together. If that's really what it is. If it's 300, it's got to be every. Well, maybe not the Wii ones. I don't know how they do the Wii ones.
Just
That was
gyros,
motion. Yeah, but a lot of that stuff you had to.
True.
You ever play the Wii when I have the Wii one?
Yeah, I played it because I remember there
It's
being
probably all the
a
portable.
Animal
games.
Crossing fishing game.
Yeah,
on
so
there.
just go like this.
Yeah.
And it's been a long time since I played WarioWare, so it's time to bring it back in some form or fashion.
Everybody thought it was going to be on the Switch.
I even said that in there.
Yeah, you did. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So after that was, I think, what was it, Dylan? Some Dylan game.
You're gonna go through every single thing.
Yeah. Well,
I
that
don't
I,
even
that I
remember what
remember. That I remember.
What is Dylan from again?
Nintendo.
Is
They
he?
just made him. Yeah, Dylan Rolling Western or whatever. He's an assist trophy in Smash.
Oh yeah, you're right. He is. I was wondering where I saw him from.
Yeah. Apparently his games are fun, but I mean, like, this is just another one. I never got into him, so. Oh, another one.
Yeah, I gotta get them all. 100%, 101. Remember?
So after that was Bowser's Inside Story, which was dang it. which was unexpected. Like, I wasn't expecting that. Like, because they totally skipped the second game, Partners of Time, and went straight to the third game. I'm like... But because of that, you can now play every single Mario and Luigi game, except for Partners of Time, on the 3DS.
So get rid of your DS. Actually, you can. You don't really need it anymore. Unless you're playing GBA games on there. That's the only way to play them, unless you downloaded GBA.
Well, no, there's some Sonic games I can't play.
Why?
Sonic Rush? That's DS.
You can play DS games on 3DS.
Oh, yeah. I don't have my regular DS, so... You do.
Yeah.
You still have that old bulky...
Yep.
Bulky
right, the
one.
first one.
Oh my goodness.
I still got it. I still got it.
I remember when that first came out. Ugh. Not ugh, but... Anyway, after that, I think... was the biggest surprise for 3DS. Luigi's Mansion, the first one, is getting a 3DS remake.
Doesn't look like a remake to me.
Not a
It's
Switch.
like a port.
Not a Switch remake, a 3DS remake. So, like, everybody is kind of mad about that.
Well, they gotta support the 3DS somehow, I guess.
Well, apparently
Not
there's...
everything has to come since the Switch.
Apparently they're supporting it into 2019. Because the release date for Bowser's Inside Story is 2019.
Yeah.
So...
You just
Yay.
need to stop making games for that system. Really.
Everybody thought that, like,
I mean, there's no
last
point
year
to
would
it,
have been the
yeah.
last.
Because the Switch is portable. Why carry two portable systems around with you?
Yeah.
So it is kind of dumb to even bothering.
I guess because it has such a big install base already.
Well, tell those people to move on to the Switch then.
Well, that's what they're trying to do.
Are they?
Hopefully.
Legend is like when the sun comes out. So bright.
Other than that, I think that was it for 3DS. And then we moved on to Switch, which in the first half of the Switch presentation, I don't remember a lot.
You're right. I don't.
Like,
I don't
what was
remember
there?
anything.
Well, going off the stuff I remember.
Dark Souls amiibo.
Yes, that came out of nowhere. I was not expecting a
Detective
Dark Souls.
Pikachu game. Right? Is that
Oh, that's
Switch?
3DS.
Oh, that's 3DS.
That's 3DS. I completely forgot about that.
When Pikachu talks.
Yeah, he does. It looks funny and it looks fun, but obviously I'm getting the amiibo for that. But that comes out this
They
month.
showed the Octopath Traveler game too.
And a release date, which was sooner than a lot of people thought, July.
And Hyrule Warriors release date, which I told you they were
Finally,
gonna do
but it's after Donkey Kong. I wasn't expecting that because it comes
that.
out
Why?
the end of
'Cause
this
they
month.
already told you the Donkey Kong release date, so that makes sense.
Well, I'm just saying, like it comes out the end of
killed
this month in
Donkey Kong.
Japan.
You killed him.
Comes out this month in Japan, so I thought it wasn't too far behind. Anyway, yeah, we got a Hyrule Warriors release date. We got more info on Mario Tennis Aces,
Oh yeah, that was the big.
which, you know, it looks fun. It looks better than the Wii U game.
And you can't use motion controls.
You can.
Thank goodness.
So maybe like I'll pick it up if like it's cheap or whatever. But I don't think I'm gonna get it like day one. Oh, they showed a little bit of Kirby and free DLC for
the
Kirby.
Dream character.
That's kind of cool though.
There's gonna be DLC for that game.
Yeah, free DLC for that game. Yeah. So that'll be fun. Whenever I get it, that's not my top priority for Switch games.
Tell them we're in the middle of a podcast.
Justin,
Get out of here. Get out of here.
Something about Mario and Rabbids. I have to look at it then. Anyway, what else was there? Because I don't want to go into the big one yet. There was
There was a
Splatoon
whole bunch
stuff.
of Splatoon. That leads right into it.
Well, Splatoon. So they showed off like the 3.0 update. You know, yay, new clothing, new stages, all that kind of stuff. But then they showed off Splatoon 2 or Splatoon in general's first ever paid DLC, which is in more single player content. It was playing as an Octoling, which is something people have wanted since the first game. So being able to actually do that,
Now you can go through walls.
I know. So that's fun. And you know they're playing it off like, oh, this is it. You know, that's all we have for this direct. You know, Splatoon, blah blah blah. It's gonna be $20 for 80 for 80 levels. 80 stinking levels. That's
I
crazy.
remember when they did the DLC for Mario Kart. That was cheap. It was like $8 for 4 stages and 2 characters or something like that.
Smash Brothers.
I
was
couldn't
not.
believe how cheap it was.
Smash Brothers is pretty expensive. It's like $7 for a character.
Was it that high? No.
Unless
I
you
thought
bought
it
the
came with a
pack.
stage. Well, I did.
Unless you bought the pack.
Well, yeah, you should always buy the pack.
Yeah.
Duh.
Um.
But you are gonna pay a lot. Trying to get you. See.
Anyway.
Odyssey, you see.
There was no Odyssey news. Cause
I know.
There was like rumor of that.
Maybe you're
DLC.
wrong about this DLC. Maybe they're not doing any.
They better. That might
It'd
be
be
an
such a
E3
waste.
thing.
That would be. They can't reveal everything before you.
Yeah.
You think about it.
Yeah. Then the next thing
What are
we're
they
talking
gonna
about,
show?
surprised
Now?
they
They're
revealed.
gonna have to show Metroid Prime now.
Well, no, they'll just show the next game, like more of it, because we
Like, you
we
got
know
all the
nothing
secrets.
about it.
If you give the exclamation point, you got all the secrets.
Yep. But next, they're like, "Hey, we're done."
And then
But wait, we got one more video, and it starts off with Splatoon. I'm like,
shouldn't do this.
Splatoon. What more could they possibly show from Splatoon?
I know. I was getting tired of it. I was like,
And I'm like, okay. And seeing reactions to this video beforehand, I'm like, people are like, oh, is this like a, whatchamacallit? Wow, I can't
whatchamacallit?
speak. Like a,
what's your deal here? Slipping and sliding around.
I'm pretending to be Slippy. Is this like a cartoon, like an animation, like movie, cartoon,
They never show that stuff
whatever?
during directs. Whenever they ever show a
True.
movie or something, they
True.
would never do that.
No, I think they announced those Pikmin movies during a direct.
What Pikmin movies?
That came out during the Wii U.
I don't know that.
Yeah, there was small shorts.
Boy, Sean,
I thought I jumped.
That was killing them.
Anyway. So, and then the screen goes black. And
By this time, everyone's seen it.
basically, Smash Brothers Switch was announced with new playable characters, Inkling. And the internet lost their mind, quite literally. Like, seeing reactions to this, like, oh my gosh.
I don't know why, like you weren't expecting it at all.
They weren't expecting it now.
Seriously.
They weren't expecting it now. I think that's the thing.
We
That's
were
getting
expecting it
people.
any time, any direct. Any
But not
E3.
this direct. I feel like people
No,
were thinking like,
I would
okay,
expect anything
E3.
at any time from Nintendo. I
They're
really
like,
don't-
okay, E3, sure. But no, this direct, they decided to
No, it was a teaser.
show us. Yeah, it was a teaser.
A
Like,
teaser for what? That's the question. See,
there are so many
That is-
signs pointing
there
to,
is to both.
yeah, to both.
So I
And,
don't know what.
I mean, Sakurai confirmed that he is working on it, and he started
But-
working on it shortly after the DLC.
That's only 2 years.
But here's the thing, Melee was developed in 2 years.
That's for the GameCube.
I'm
It's
just
how
saying.
Powerful system. How long did it take to make the Wii U one?
Oh, I don't know. How long was it
I
between
feel like it was a long time.
Brawl and?
I don't know why, but I feel like it took a while for that one.
Well, let me put it this way: Brawl just turned 10 like a few days ago.
20th anniversaries of the whole series is next year.
Is that next year or this year?
Yeah, January 2019.
So,
Yes.
How much you- oh, I hope they don't, like-
Might be, well, that was on Game Explain. They were saying about this might be a celebration of the whole franchise.
I hope that they don't delay it until
That game got delayed before.
January.
Probably will. Hasn't that game got delayed before?
Oh yeah, Brawl was delayed. I think.
Yeah.
Was Wii U delayed? I think it was delayed
I
a
feel
little
like
bit.
it was to December.
Something else someone said. I think it was Game Explain. That with the new Smash Brothers, there's gonna be new poses, which means we might have a whole new stinking line of amiibo for this Smash game. My poor wallet.
We're never gonna stop the amiibo.
I will get
Easiest
everyone.
boss ever.
I will.
Naughty guy.
I will get one.
Very naughty. Actually, I think that's his name. Very naughty.
I thought that was the rematch.
No, naughty is the little guy. Very naughty is the big one.
Oh,
Right?
okay.
Isn't that what it says? Oh, you're not.
Alright. Anyway. So get what? Yeah, Smash is coming this year, is what they say. Do you think that's actually going to happen, or do you think it's
If
going to be
it's
delayed?
not a new game, then yeah.
What if it is a new game? But
I
just
can't believe
well, okay.
it is.
Let me put it this way: what if it is
That-
a new game, but using the Smash 4 engine, so they don't really
That
have
is
to...
what Maximilian Dude says. He thinks they're pulling a Capcom with their Street Fighter series, doing Ultra Street Fighter 4, and, you know,
Okay.
Ultimate Marvel's Capcom 3, where they add a lot more to the base game. That's what he thinks they're doing.
Do you think he's right?
Yes. Only because of the time frame.
Yeah.
I feel like I'd be shocked if this is an actual brand new.
I mean,
And let me tell you my thoughts on this. I feel like Smash Wii U was nearly perfect.
Yeah.
That any game after it would be just disappointing.
No,
to
they
me.
need to ramp up the single player content. That single player
No,
content.
I just afraid
sucked.
they're not going to have all the characters back. That's
Honestly,
my problem.
See, I think
That's why any new game, that's why they should just re-release the Wii U version with single player stuff. Make me happy. And never make another Smash
honestly,
Bros.
I think the only characters that might have a hint
the
of not
coolest
coming
ones.
back.
The coolest
No,
ones.
no,
the
I
guest
think-
characters.
I think Cloud might be the only one, and maybe Ryu.
See, I don't like that. That's why I don't want a new Smash Bros. Ever. Because it's just going to disappoint me.
But
Just add to this one.
But I also, at the same time, I feel like, because obviously Nintendo spent a lot of money getting these characters on a console that wasn't, not a lot of people had for the Wii U.
Exactly.
So I feel like these characters are almost going to be there only because they can get that money back, because the Switch is such a... It already surpassed the Wii U, so it already is going to
Well,
sell more than...
You
the
better
Wii U
hope all
did.
these characters come back.
Honestly, I can expect...
That is the only way I'm going to accept this game.
I can accept
Because you
that
can't
all the
do
characters
that.
are coming
That's
back
why
and then
Street Fighter
some.
5 was so disappointing. Because Street Fighter 4 had so many freaking characters in it. You go from that to 12 characters, and it's like, oh.
I mean,
And they're adding characters now, but
I can see them coming back, more characters, like Ice Climbers, Inklings, Wolf maybe, bring them back. Maybe, since it's a celebration of all the series,
we don't even
maybe
know
they're gonna
that,
bring
really.
back. Maybe they're gonna bring back all the characters, like the ones
That
that are
is
cut,
what
like
you do.
Pichu. And
You make the last
Young
Smash
Links
Bros.
are gonna have
ever
a third
made. You
Link.
Put them all
And
in there, and you say we're done.
who else?
Do what Rock Band does. Just I keep adding to the game for years and years. That's what they do.
Well, that's
with Rock
what people
Band now.
want with the Switch.
To me, that's smart. It's a fighting game. You
Like,
just add
I'm
to
still
it. You
waiting
add levels
for
and you add
Mario Kart
characters. That's
DLC.
it.
Mario Kart 8
They're not
DLC.
gonna- They already did enough. They would have done that by now.
What they have?
Yes, they did 2 packs on that.
That was for
They'll
the
do a
Wii
new
U
Mario
version.
Kart before they do that.
This will be then the Switch will be the first
Nintendo
console.
Kart.
So the Switch will be the first console to have 2 Mario Karts.
You're right.
But I mean, I'm not saying it's impossible. It's just
Nintendo Kart. I'm telling you, man.
It's not gonna
Just
happen,
Change
dude.
it up.
it's not gonna happen.
You don't know that.
Ow. So what do you want to see in this
I
remake
just told
besides the
you.
characters? Like from single player.
I want a story mode that has
Yeah.
levels and characters from specific games, not random levels and random made up junk.
You want
What was
A
that
lot-
single player game from Melee?
yeah
It had the
you
Mario levels.
and there
That
was a Zelda
cool.
level and an
That
F-Zero
was
level
cool.
and a Metroid
That's what they need to
escape
do.
thing. That's what a lot of
And
people
add every
want.
single level ever. I miss my Mario 2 level so much.
Yeah,
I don't know
that
why
was-
I love that level so much.
Yeah, I liked
freaking
it.
did.
I liked it. I
Oh.
wish.
And the Majora's Mask.
I'm surprised that hasn't come back. Honestly, they should, but will they? Is the question.
No, it's a lot of work. That's a lot of data to be added to your game. I don't know how that works, to be honest.
There's a lot of
Is there
good-
a limit to how much DLC you can add to the game?
Oh, I don't know.
I have no idea how that works.
I don't know.
So, I say if
Well,
it
DLC
then
isn't
freaking
isn't
go
put on
hog
the
wild.
cart. It's put on the system. So
well, how is it added to the game?
from the system,
I don't know how that works, Sean.
just like updates.
Yeah, but don't they get rid of the previous and it just gets a little bigger each time?
I guess, but the
And at some
DLC is
point
not
it's gotta-
added.
it's gotta
The DLC is
get
not
so
added
big that
to
you
a
can't-
cart, though. I'm pretty sure it's not
Yeah.
because
I don't know. Like I said, I don't know how that works. Like, how does the Zelda DLC get added to it? Because the game doesn't install like PS4 games do. So how does it get added to the game?
I don't know.
I don't know either. It's magic. Magic of
Oh,
technology.
well, I'm not complaining because of the thing.
2018.
Yeah,
We're getting this before Metroid Prime.
well, I think we knew that. Metroid Prime
If
just said.
port.
Metroid Prime just said now in development, which means it's just
Well,
only started. So
We still don't know what Retro Studios is doing.
no, we don't. It's obviously not
E3.
Metroid. Do you think it's another Donkey
I
Kong, or
want
do you think it's something
Metroid
else?
Trilogy HD. Oh,
Again?
they never did an HD version of that.
No, they didn't. You're right.
Don't even go there. That's what they should be porting.
What?
Stuff like that, not Wii U games.
What if they threw us all off and did a remake of an old Nintendo property and brought it back like Ice Climbers
Nobody likes Ice Climbers, but they're gonna do that.
or
Star Fox 1 was technically, I guess,
Star Fox Zero
Kinda
too?
did.
No, with
Sold
the
so well.
Star Fox Zero did not do well. So
All
I
right.
think F-Zero
Yeah, we have that didn't even come out on the Wii U or the Wii.
or the Wii. Yeah,
So yeah, if there's one series that needs to come back, it's F-Zero.
F-Zero. It's a
Maybe
lot
maybe
of
that's what
people
Retro's doing. Ah.
Don't get your hopes up. That's all I'm saying.
Ah.
Don't get your
that
hopes
makes
up.
sense. Or did they say they were doing something original? Did they say that?
I don't know. Did they?
I don't know.
I wouldn't mind another Donkey Kong to cap off a trilogy.
Yeah, I'd bring back the Kremlings. That would be awesome.
That'd be an awesome finale.
Just bring them back. Where are they? That'd be so cool if they did that.
I knew it. I knew there was one there. I just forgot where. Yeah, no. Smash Brothers coming out this year. We'll see if it happens. I hope it does, because I want my Smash on my Switch. Because then I'll never play with my Wii U again.
Oh, Mario Maker.
Until they port Mario Maker.
See?
I don't know. I feel like if they port Mario Maker, it's just going to be a new one, not a port. But anyway.
Expanded one.
So overall, I like this direct.
Yo.
I thought it was a decent
There's a
direct.
lot of surprises in there. I will say that.
Yeah.
I will say that.
I really can't think of anything else that was shown off, because everything got, like, overpowered by Smash. Like, it got
Nobody's even talking
overshadowed by Smash.
Everybody's talking about WarioWare Gold.
Yeah, I know. It's just like, hey, this happened, and then, oh my
Oh,
gosh, Smash!
South Park game.
Oh yeah, that's
Even
getting
that
a,
was coming out.
that's getting a port.
Fractured butthole.
I was, I think it was Game Explained. They were, we got no Casio's in
Oh my
here.
gosh, Sean.
Anyway, I think they were saying how they laughed at the announcer who was trying so hard to say that very carefully.
I noticed that.
Wasn't there another game that was being ported that we? Oh, Crash! Duh.
Yeah, that's right.
Crash is coming,
Yeah.
and this is the first time ever, not ever, that
Oh.
Crash has been on a game or been on a Nintendo
It is
system
the first time they said.
for these 3 games. Crash had a GameCube game.
Did he?
Yeah, he had a GameCube game. But this is the first time that the trilogy was. So that rumor turned out to be true, because that was a rumor at the start. But same rumor says that
old
the
Nightmares game coming out in the complete edition.
oh yeah, with a
I wanted to play that.
with a weird Pac-Man
I don't know what that's
costume
about.
if you have the
The
Pac-Man
amiibo.
amiibo,
Okay.
which I do. Oh yeah, I do. I think that's it. Anything else?
Gaming?
Yeah, anything else for gaming? Next week is that South.
South by Southwest, is
Yep.
it?
Yep, that's next week, because apparently Sega is going to announce what's next for Sonic there.
Oh boy, there you go.
So we'll see. Maybe they'll show off the
Sonic
movie.
and Knuckles.
Maybe they'll show off the movie that's supposed to come next year.
Is it?
Yeah, next year, around November. So we'll see. They'll probably be going against some Marvel movie in November. Doesn't Marvel usually release in November?
When's got Marvel coming out?
Oh, I don't know.
Go Bear, get in there. Do it.
So I'm excited just to see what's going on there. I don't think there's any other gaming stuff. Alright, what's next?
Movie news?
Sure.
I don't know. I don't know anything. I don't want to go home and see I wrote stuff down. I'm going to be mad.
Gaming news. Was there any Infinity War stuff?
They released these pictures.
Yeah.
I didn't look at them though.
They don't really show much.
Is that the planet thing?
Well, yeah. But you said you've seen that before.
No.
Oh.
I have not.
I showed you with the Majora's
Mask.
Mask.
I said where'd they get that from? Remember?
That was before that they released those pictures.
Yeah, that's weird, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, Entertainment Weekly did a huge cover story on it, apparently. A whole bunch of covers.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah. Apparently the Marvel Studios director or whatever said something along the lines of be careful what you wish for in terms of death, permanent death for people. I'm like, okay, well, what does that mean?
Because I guess maybe they're not resurrecting people like they do in the comics.
You know, there's a lot of people that are going to say that if no one dies in Infinity War, they're going to be highly upset.
They're going to die in the next one, probably.
You don't think that at least one character is going to die in this one?
No, because they're all in 4.
Are they all?
Yeah, I checked the Wikipedia, the cast page.
And
they're not going to die in this one. Maybe
the way Marvel is talking though, you can kind of rule out certain characters. Like we know Spider-Man's not, we know Black Panther's not because they already confirmed Black Panther 2. I don't know if you saw that or not.
Yes.
Chris Hemsworth said he's willing to come back to play Thor, which means he doesn't die.
He could be cheap. He could be, if they bring me back to life type of thing.
True.
Look at that. How did you manage that?
That's
the hardest thing to do.
That was an accident.
Oh, boy. Oh, you did it. See, this one you don't have to collect them. You just gotta go into the room. It stinks.
Who else is confirmed getting a movie?
Have they confirmed Black Widow?
Yes, they confirmed Black
Widow. It could be a prequel. How the red room stuff.
Yeah. So she could die
then. Not necessarily. She could die. You're already predicting Black Widow's death.
No, I like Scarlett Johansson. I don't want her to die. I still say Vision is gonna die.
Oh, he survives without the.
Exactly. So he's gonna be the major death in Infinity War, unless Vision's confirmed for the next one. Is he confirmed for the next one? I forgot that was a pit.
I don't know. I don't remember who all was on that list, but I feel like it was everyone that was in this one. His body could be there. It could be his.
Oh, I don't think we announced that they moved the date up.
April 27th.
Yeah, instead of May 4th.
Unusual.
Did you see how it came about with Tony Stark and with Twitter, Robert Downey Jr.? Sorry.
Yeah.
That's hilarious. But
Deadpool 2 screenings are not going well.
Really?
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. Well, it's a different director. That's always, Tim Miller doing Terminator, next Terminator movie, which I don't know what that's going to be like.
He's also doing Sonic.
Supposedly.
Apparently he is.
What are those holes at the thing? I feel like it does, but I think you can see the tip of the barrel.
I don't know. I usually just rush through this because
don't you want to get 100%?
I hate these guys.
You're going to miss it.
Hey, this is next after your one game.
I bet it's 3.
Yeah.
I'm dreading it.
Oh.
I'm not going to be like you and give up on everything.
I give up.
Alright, are we moving on? I don't got any TV news. I don't got that much news. I really don't. I think they announced season 10 of Curb. I'll talk about that later. Curb Your Enthusiasm. Whoa.
Didn't another Marvel show get confirmed for a season 2?
Guardian Together?
Show, Chris.
There's a show.
Oh yeah,
a cartoon of it.
That's right. Oh, I missed the K. Dang it.
See, you didn't get it all. I told you there was one down below.
No, the K was in the beginning. I just jumped over it.
No, you don't have to get column to get exclamation
I know.
points.
I like my
You
columns.
missed a bonus room.
Anyway. Oh. I don't think I have any other news. Like, not even music news or TV news.
They Pro Jam announced a new album today.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's been 5 years.
Been 5
Yeah, now they released a new song today from it. I don't know when the album's coming out.
Are you excited?
Well, you're never past that point. We're that way. When I say Pro Jam's my favorite band, I'm talking about the early 90s version of Pro Jam. I mean, I'll still buy it. I supported them for years. And music's still good. It's just not nearly as good.
Right.
They're old now. They're in their mid-50s probably. Their last album had one of the best songs ever. I was surprised. 2015. I'll get it. I'll buy it. I mean,
yeah, being a fan.
right. We'll support them. I got lots of reviews, man. I got a ton. A ton. Probably the most I've ever had.
I have a few.
In my life. What do you want to start with?
Did I review Daredevil? Season 1?
Yes, you did.
Okay.
You liked it.
Oh,
Did
that's
you give it a 4?
Right. Okay. Good, you guys. I need to double check mine.
Your who?
I need to double check what mine are.
Your reviews.
Yes.
So you want me to go?
Yes.
Alright, well, I guess I'll start with games.
Okay.
Super Metroid.
Yes.
I did talk about this last time.
No, I think you were starting to play it last time. But
Well, I forgot how frustrating this game could be. Now, I played it when I downloaded it on the Wii U like 10 years ago because I had a map printed out.
why doesn't
Because let me tell you something, you print a map out when you play it because the map in this game is terrible. Because it doesn't tell you when you get stuff.
Okay.
Like the dot is still there, so if you go to an area where you need to backtrack, you better print out a map and circle what you've got. No, I didn't do that. I don't know why I didn't. I ended up having a 96%.
You take your own advice.
I know. Well, because I had forgotten I had printed out a map.
Okay.
And then I realized it, and by that time I was so confused as to where I was. This is the most backtracking I've ever done in a Metro game.
And yet you've played it before.
Only once. I don't think I ever rented this game when I was a kid.
Huh.
I don't know, it might have been too much for me, because it's pretty challenging to remember where you were and stuff. It could be confusing. Very confusing.
A lot of people
You
say
know,
it's the
back
best
in the
one.
back in the day, this was new. This
Right.
type of backtracking.
Whoa!
I think Metro might have created it. I think they're the ones that started this.
That's
type
why
of gameplay.
that's why they call it Metroidvania.
Castlevania, Symphony Night, because they copy all the Super Mario.
Well, they call that style of game Metroidvania. Or Metroid.
Castlevania didn't start it.
No, but that's what they call that kind of games. It has nothing to do with
Symphony of the
Castlevania.
Night.
It has nothing to do with Castlevania. It's
The
just.
Symphony of the Night came out, they copied off from Metroid, yes.
But
I know.
that's what they call that series of games.
Well,
so.
I remember when Electronic Gaming Monthly did the top 100 games of all time back, I think it might have been like 90s, early 2000s, maybe 2000. It was probably 2000, I think it was Mass. Number one game was Super Metroid. And at that time, I never really played it. I mean, it is a fantastic game, but you gotta keep track of what you've gotten and where you were.
Right.
And at one point, there is a secret ability that they don't tell you about in the manual, wall jumping, that is very frustrating to control. I'm warning you about that. Because there is one area where you pretty much have to wall
It was
jump.
weird. The wall jumping in the newer one
It's better.
was decent.
Yeah, well, just why you'll be frustrated and you want to throw your controller on the ground.
Oh, wonderful.
So I saved some of the wall jumping stuff for when I got the screw attack, because I hated it so much. The bosses aren't that bad, actually, in this game.
Okay.
Surprisingly. They're actually kind of fun. Especially the last boss. I kind of like the last boss.
Hey, look, it's Becky's nuts.
And what happens at the end. I kind of like that. There's actually voice acting very briefly in the beginning. There's voice acting, which I had forgotten about.
I think that's in the
I wish they
Smash
had done
Brothers
more. I wish
remake
they
of
had
that song.
done more cutscenes in this game. There's cutscenes at the very beginning, and that's pretty much it. Maybe the end. But cutscenes are really well done. But I kind of wish they would have done more.
Right.
Yeah, print out a map if you're gonna play this game. You know, trust me, because the map's confusing. But it's a great game. So after that, I moved on to Super Punch Out.
That's how you played that one.
I play it every now and then on the Wii U, or no, on the Wii when I played it a lot. But I couldn't get very far. But now I'm cheating with the suspend points.
Oh.
So whenever I get to the next match, I just, you know.
Right.
So I know. See, the way it's kind of set up like Mario Kart. There's 3 circuits, 4 matches.
Okay.
Then when you do all 3, you get the special circuit. But I can never beat the third guy in the 3rd circuit. Like Super Macho Man, I can never beat him. 'Cause he was hard. So, but with the suspend point, I could do unlimited.
Right.
And I got his pattern down. So that's the thing about this game. It's all about learning pattern. Basically, a bunch of boss fights is what this game is.
Yeah.
Kind of like Shadow of the Colossus now, I think. So, but it's so satisfying to just knock a guy out, just to learn his pattern, and just beat the crap out of him. Oh my gosh, it's one of the most satisfying gaming experiences. Especially when you fight a really hard guy. But man, I got to the special circuit, and because that third guy on the third, Super Macho Man, is pretty hard. So everyone on the special circuit is going to be harder than him. Well, the first guy was, I don't think I ever got to the special circuit. I don't remember any of these guys. I got to the first guy. It took me a while, but his pattern, you hit him in the face and he gets mad. Because he's like a baby face, kind of like a prissy, don't touch my face. But if you hit him in the face, he gets mad and he kind of loses his guard.
Okay.
I beat him. Well, the second guy is this old man with a stick. He's a cheater. And his attack pattern doesn't make any sense. I couldn't beat him. Like, I couldn't figure out his attack pattern at all. So I didn't finish it. Because he's weird. He like pushes you off. It's bizarre. He's 78 years old, this guy. I'll tell you the age and stuff.
Yeah.
He's an Asian freaking guy. He does kicks you and stuff. He's like, this is a cheater. So I wonder who the last guy is in this game. I mean, how hard is he gonna be if this guy? So unfortunately, I couldn't beat him. I gave up because I just couldn't understand his power. I couldn't understand what the heck.
Right.
But it's a great game. It's a quick game. It's
There's
one of the
nothing
games you
wrong
pick
with
up
that.
any time. Just fight a match.
This is still in the SNES era where they were trying to go for that.
Yeah, I never did pick up the Wii version of Punch Out. I never did. I think it's on my wish list. Yeah, I'd like to play that because I do like this. I do love that game. It's fun. I was gonna move on to Battlefield 1, borrowed from Jason, but he said the disc was scratched. Yeah, and he can't play it anymore. I was mad. I was really wanting to play that game. So now I gotta do Final Fantasy 3, which I'm dragging my feet on even starting it.
The long one.
Because I really don't. Because Jason said that there's different types. Like there's some that's turn-based, and there's some where the guy just keeps attacking. Even if you stand there and wait, the computer guys will just keep attacking you. That's what it is. Forget it. Forget it. I ain't gonna bother with it. I haven't started it yet.
You gotta.
I know I will. I'm busy with Jessica Jones. So it was retro gaming for me until God of War comes out, I guess. I'm done my gaming. You got games?
No.
No?
I mean, I got LA Noire, but I can't
Oh, yeah,
review
that's
it
right.
yet.
I forgot you got one.
I can't review it yet.
You got no games?
Beat it. I don't.
Alright, movies. I bought Thor Ragnarok
We did too.
on the 4Ks.
Not okay.
And man, I forgot how good this freaking movie is.
Oh yeah.
Seriously, I'm like, man, this movie's freaking fantastic.
Well, I remember at the start you were like you didn't really like the comedy portion of it.
At the beginning, but once he gets to Sakaar, really, just the Hulk, man. Oh my gosh, he still hasn't.
Oh yeah, it's fantastic.
I was so glad that they finally got him to talk because this is what he should have been the whole time. He missed out on a lot of comedy gold in my opinion. Besides the slam Loki one.
Which I love that they make a reference to that.
Yeah.
It's like, that's how it feels!
Did you watch the Team Daryl?
I did.
Yeah.
I did. Jeff Goldblum, oh my
I
gosh.
did like that. Yeah, I watched all the specials. The latest scenes weren't anything special.
Yeah, I didn't watch those yet.
They're nothing. They're basically extended. I
Alright.
forgot how funny Korg is.
Oh, I know. Oh my gosh.
He's not even like that in the comic. It is too bad that they wasted the whole planet Hawk storyline. I am kind of bummed about that. I mean, it's kind of cool that they throw that in there, but that should have been its own thing. Really.
They can't with Hulk, though.
I know. It's stupid. I don't know why the rights are all tied up. I don't know. Whatever. That's the only movie I'll watch. Jason's supposed to get Disaster Artist.
Oh, okay.
Well, I don't know if I'm gonna watch that because I don't know what's gonna think of Jessica Jones.
I didn't think Jessica Jones was that long.
Only how long episodes, for goodness sakes.
Yeah, I guess. You're right. We're still
I have a
watching-
lot of TV.
I'm trying to think of movies.
Thor was the only thing I watched.
Did we watch any weird movies?
You usually do. You watch these random Netflix movies.
I know. I'm trying to think of what we watched though. If we did, it wasn't that that good because I don't
Oh,
remember.
fun fact about Thor:
Yes.
Hela is actually Loki's daughter in the comics.
Really?
Yep.
They say it's their sister.
Yeah.
Weird.
At least she's still in the family.
Yeah. Yeah.
Did you know she has the hammer in the one painting? They never mentioned
Yeah.
that.
I saw that.
They never talked about that.
Huh.
And why is she wielding Thor's hammer?
I think she made a comment once. It's like, yeah, Dad said like we were worthy once. Both of them, which Thor states that you gotta be worthy in order to wield a hammer. So that just could
That's
have
why
been a
she was
slight.
able to grab it. She was.
Yeah, because
That
she was
explains why
she was technically worthy, if you will. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh my gosh, what movies did we watch? We watched Thor.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't think we really did,
Alright, then
honestly.
moving on.
Alright.
TV show. Okay, I should start here. 'Cause I watched like 5 shows.
Oh jeez. Start wherever
Okay,
you
I'll
want.
start Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., 2 episodes. They're back to the present. They're out of this whole dumb future thing.
Okay.
2 episodes, because we haven't been doing this for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
And it's been the best episode since. Them being back in the present has been more interesting than them being. And the last episode was the 100th episode.
Yes.
So they had a lot of nods to past episodes.
Okay.
Coulson is dying.
Yeah, I do. I
From the
remember
wound,
seeing
from
that.
the wound they killed him in the first place. So he's probably gonna die at the end of this season, and he'll be dead. So none of the Avengers knew he was alive. So it's all like, what's the point? I have that feeling.
You think he's gonna die? You think
Yeah.
is this the last season?
Then they don't have to worry about him. They said they're prepared if it is. So they obviously wrote sort of series finale.
Oh, okay.
Emotional scene, when they found out he was dying. And because they opened a portal to the fear dimension, so everyone's fears were, that
Yeah.
cliched.
Yeah.
But they didn't really do much with it. I was expecting to see everybody's fears manifest, but no. It was only a few things. Like, I was like, oh, that's kind of a waste of plot,
Huh.
man. Oh, well. So I'm kind of interested in where this is all going. They're trying to prevent the future from happening, but it's kind of already starting. So I don't know.
I wonder
what's
if the
gonna happen.
death of.
Well, Yo-Yo met her future self, and she said to let him die to prevent his future from happening. I don't know what that means. Why let him die? I don't know. So they've been the best episodes so far this season. The X-Files.
Yeah.
Okay. Episode 2 weeks ago was one of the most bizarre. The episode name is a bunch of random letters.
Okay.
And it was so At first, I thought it was pretty cool the way they did it. It was Mulder and Scully in this restaurant, this high-tech, futuristic like restaurant. Nobody's in the place. No human soul. They're ordering food on like this. The counter is like a giant computer, like this touch screen to order your food.
Yeah.
And the food comes out. They don't say a word to each other. It's like 15 minutes. They don't say. They're like looking at their phone. And then the food comes out and it was wrong, or something was wrong with it. So Mulder went back to the kitchen. It's just a bunch of robotic.
Oh, what the heck?
Robotic. Like there's no human beings in this restaurant, right? So then, as the night progressed, his credit card gets stuck in the thing, and he didn't give him a tip because of the service. But
Right.
things kept screwing up because of technology. And so throughout the whole episode, anytime they come into contact with technology, it kind of screws up or pisses them off. You know how
Right.
things break down and stuff. There's no other human soul in this show besides those two. At first, I thought it was kind of cool. It started to get really old after a while. Like they were beating the message in your head. Like you get what the point of this whole freaking episode is.
Right.
It's not that like technology is ruling our lives. You know.
Right.
I mean, literally every single thing. And it turns out at the end of the episode that it was because he didn't tip the robots at the restaurant. They just wanted a tip.
What
They
the
were
heck?
pissed off and coming after him. It was one of the most bizarre X-Files episodes. I've seen a lot of X-Files episodes.
Yeah,
That
sure.
one just, it was pointless. It was the most pointless episode. All it was a bunch of machines, and then they realized, oh, maybe we should pay more attention to each other. They do that at the end. Oh, that's right. At the end of the episode, they go to a regular diner with people, and they kind of put their phones down, and like, really, it was weird. Last week's episode was absolutely classic X-Files. I mean, it was like an old school episode. It was a small town that had a cult, witchcraft. Those type of episodes they did a lot back in the day, and those were always the creepiest. Small town, like there was one episode back in the day about a school where all the teachers were Satanists. They were all called that one. I still remember that episode. That was a pretty cool one. So that's kind of what this one was about. And this one was about, I think, people's fears. No, child, yes, I can't remember. But there was a child like TV show character named Mr. Chuckle Teeth. He was this creepy looking guy with this huge head and this kid loved it, and it was just killing people. It was pretty cool. I like that episode. It was about paranoia and witchcraft, and it was pretty cool. Walking Dead.
Okay.
Carl took the entire episode for him to die because he got bit at the end of the season break.
Okay.
So he's finally gone, and there's not much else to say because The Walking Dead has been the same thing the past couple of years. So with them fighting against Negan, that's all it's been. When this fight's going to end, I don't know. I'm hoping it's the end of this season. They need to do something different next season.
Who knows what they're gonna do?
Well, they're kind of following the comics, so... I mean, the war does end in the comic between them and Negan. I know it does, so... I'm hoping this season ends, but... Because, gosh, we need to do something. Because it's getting redundant here.
Yeah.
I didn't watch last week's. Jason didn't let me watch one, so...
Apparently, Scooby-Doo is getting a Supernatural crossover.
Yeah, I saw that. All that.
Or Supernatural is getting a Scooby-Doo crossover, whatever you want to say.
No, that would be live action.
Oh,
It's
yeah,
not
sure.
actually show, you know, anime. So I don't got much to say on Walking Dead with Carl's dad. I mean, it was sad, but everyone's gonna die on the show at some point. Even Rick. That's gonna be sad when he dies. He's the main dude. So when I was out buying Thor,
Yeah.
at Target, I was walking around. What do I see? Curb Your Enthusiasm Season 9 on DVD. And I'm like, what? I didn't even know this was out.
Okay.
Because I love Curb, and
Yeah.
I knew there was a new season, but I didn't think the DVD was out already.
Yeah.
Obviously, I had to buy it, so I was all excited. Problem is, they don't put it on Blu-ray.
No.
Curb and Family Guy are the only two series that do that. They haven't switched to Blu-ray, and it's broadcast in HD.
That's weird that Family Guy hasn't done that.
Yeah, I know. It's bizarre. But anyway, I was all excited. Of course, it's 10 episodes. They've done 10 episodes every season. It's been a couple of years since it's been on. Like, I don't know how many years it's been. But Curb is just, if you're a Seinfeld fan, you gotta watch Curb. Because it's like Seinfeld. This is what Seinfeld should have been, kind of. Exactly like Seinfeld, Larry David, they have social. I mean, I freaking think it's genius writing sometimes. Just some of the situations he gets himself into, it's like, you can kind of see yourself in these situations.
Right.
Like, there's one episode where he's talking about sending an accidental text on purpose.
All right.
Yeah. And those are things that I thought about as a person doing that. You accidentally send that person a text to get out of, or to make a point.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. So this season he had a hit out on him. It had something to do with the Ayatollah over in Iran. He wrote a musical about a fatwa, which is like a hit, like they put a hit out on someone. It's called a fatwa.
Okay.
He wrote a musical comedy about it. And the Ayatollah over in Iran thought he was making fun of him, so he put out a fatwa on Larry David. That was sort of the arc. Every season has a little arc.
Okay.
I mean, each episode is a different story, but there's an over arc. Yeah. So that was the arc of this season. It's kind of weird. The last couple of episodes weren't that great, actually.
I do have a movie. Sorry, I just now remembered it.
The last couple of episodes weren't that great. The first half of the season's fantastic. I think it's just as good as Curb. Never really slowed down for me. It's 10 seasons, and the first season's the slowest. It just sort of got better and better and better, and then it kind of peaked, and it stayed. I mean, I find it fascinating, that show. I really do. It's funny stuff. So I kind of want to go back, because there was a special feature where the cast kind of gave their memorable moments, and they were talking about it, and I'm like, man, I haven't watched the show in so long. I might go back this summer and just rewatch it all. It's been so long since I've watched. It's good stuff. And now I'm watching Jessica Jones.
Don't spoil it. Don't say
I'm up to
anything.
episode 7, and it's fantastic.
Don't say anything.
It's good.
Don't say anything.
Lots of crazy plot twists going on.
Don't say anything.
And they're doing all kinds of stuff with the character. All the characters have stuff going on. It's great.
Don't say anything. Don't do it.
Okay,
let me ask this: from you watching,
Kristen
do
Ritter.
I need to watch Defenders?
They haven't mentioned anything from the I'm surprised.
Okay.
They
Well,
haven't
maybe I can
really
go straight
mentioned
into
that all.
two.
Because I figured they usually do, but
Does
no.
it take place?
It has to. They all go in order.
Do they? This could be the
I-
exception.
Yeah, I have to because
Okay. Well, don't. Yeah.
I just love, and it's funny, but it's not like it's dry humor. It's freaking. Some of there are moments where I just laugh.
Yeah.
It's really not. It's dry humor in that show, and I freaking love Kristen Ritter, Jessica Jones. I just love her so much.
Yeah, she works.
She's great.
Do I need to
What?
watch Defenders or not? You didn't answer that
I
question.
just said no. They haven't
Okay.
mentioned it at all.
Okay. All right. Do I need to watch any of the other ones? Like I don't know.
watch Daredevil season 2.
Okay.
I think. I forget how did season 1 end?
Fisk dead. Well, not
Where
dead. In jail.
is Foggy?
He's with them still. They just
Okay.
got that new building
Watch
or
season
whatever.
2.
Okay.
My season 2 of Daredevil before you watch.
Before
You're
you
gonna be
watch.
confused
Okay. All right. That's
at one spot.
Okay. That's fine because we like
I've-
Daredevil, so we'll gladly watch.
Season 2 is better. I
Okay.
love season 2, man. Look at the Punisher over there.
Yeah.
It's great. That's all.
Okay. Yeah, because I don't.
All
I
of that
don't want you
anyway.
to go
I got
into
my
detail.
Marvel zone.
Which means
Well, I
you won't
can.
be.
Can't say anything, can I? Well, there's a lot of stuff going on. I'm kind of.
About what?
I mean, they're giving every character their own thing in this. I like it a lot. I mean,
Yeah, no,
there's
don't
4
say anything, 'cause that's
characters
something
and
I will
all
watch.
have stuff. They're all.
So even when you finish, you can't review it until I'm done. You can give a
I
number
can't
score,
even.
but You can't like
There was a
mention
big
any
bombshell
details.
revelation at the end of the
can't
season,
stop.
episode 6.
Stop.
I didn't see coming,
Stop.
which is good. If I don't see it coming, then
Stop. We are on episode.
I'm on episode 7. I don't know how
I think
many.
we're on 7 of season 1.
Daredevil.
No, we finished.
Oh, that's
Daredevil.
right.
Jessica Jones. Then we gotta do season 2 of Daredevil, and then we can do season
The
2 of
Purple
Jessica.
Man. That Purple Man.
Kilgrave.
Well, can I tell you what it's about?
I know it's about her past.
Yeah.
Just finding
so
her
try
past.
out
That
what
much I
happened,
do know.
how she got her power.
Because I got that from her trailer.
How she got her powers.
Her trailer. Yeah, I got that from her trailer.
At least that's what she's going through. That's her arc.
Don't say anything.
Come on, man.
Nope, don't spoil it for me.
Alright.
So it's in my movie real quick, the one that I remember. It
What?
took me a while to actually remember it. It's from that list again, called Pretty Ugly People. From that.
List? What list?
We're watching the independent list, remember?
You're never going to end that.
Whatever.
Pretty Ugly People.
Pretty Ugly People. It has Melissa McCartney
Oh, yeah.
and
Listen, let me tell you something. Melissa McCarthy. The funniest thing I've ever seen in my entire life is the credits. There's a movie called This Is 40. It was a spinoff of Knocked Up. She's in that movie. Well, the end credits is sort of a blooper thing.
Okay.
Funniest thing I've ever seen in my life. Her talking to this principal at the school. I'm telling you right now, I'd die. I've never seen anything so funny.
Okay.
I'll just tell you that right now. That's why I think about Melissa McCarthy. Because that scene.
Okay.
Okay, go on. Go on.
It's about this group of friends that were friends in high school, and then obviously they went on with their lives. And the one black guy is this. I don't know if you watched or know of The Sweet Life of Zack and Cody from the Disney Channel, and then the Black Butler on that show.
No.
He's in it, so it's kind of weird to hear him like curse and stuff. I'm like, I'm so used to you being on a kids show, but. And then it's got the woman that I know you haven't seen The Shack, but I don't know if you've seen stuff about The Shack and the woman
No.
that played God.
Shaq? No.
Okay, well,
Shaquille O'Neal?
No, not that one. Anyway, this group of friends, they're all like separated, and then one of them was like super fat, apparently, like super fat. Yeah. And then she calls everybody and says, "Hey, I think I'm dying. You guys need to come to me." And they come to her, and she was lying, and she was like really skinny. And it's weird because then she's like, "I need to lose like a few more pounds, and I want you all to be there." And they're like, "Why the heck did you drag us here just for that? We got lives." And then they like go on this like walk through the woods, like this a few day walk to lose the pounds, and it's the story was kind of hard to follow, like exactly where it was going. Besides the fact that she wanted to lose the weight, like there was all these side things with each of the friend that was happening. Like this one guy was having trouble with his wife who was along on the trip, and it's weird. This one guy was trying not to be gay, and
Trying.
it's weird.
Okay, no good? Still no good? No good?
It was good for a few laughs.
Oh,
but I would
now
probably
I know.
give it a 2.
The Oscars. Shape of Water won. I can't believe it. I'm so happy for Guillermo. He won Best Picture and Best Director.
What were the other pictures?
What else was nominated? Get Out was nominated. Dunkirk was nominated. That Three Billboards movie was nominated. I think Lady Bird was nominated. I want to see that one too. I don't know. I don't remember how long.
Infinity War will win.
I think Black Panther will be nominated before Infinity War.
I liked Black Panther, but I don't get the praise it's getting. It's just because it's a black, all black
Is that what it
cast.
is? Is that what it is?
It's just like, fine, whatever, I
You don't see
understand.
movies like that.
What was different about it? It's just another superhero movie.
Yeah. It was pretty good though.
It was good, but I don't think it deserves all the praise it's getting. Like, oh, this is the best like Marvel movie ever. It's like, no, there's a few other Marvel movies I like way more than Black Panther. It's still a good movie. It's just I prefer watching like Avengers or
The first Avengers?
Yeah, because I don't really remember much of the second one, to be honest.
Really?
Yeah.
That was Ultron.
I remember, like, the premise, but there's...
Scovia.
Yeah, like, Civil War. I will gladly take Civil War over Black Panther.
Yeah, that one's my favorite. Civil War's my favorite.
So, like I said, Black Panther's still a good movie, but I don't think it deserves all the praise it's getting. All the extra praise it's getting, I should say.
It's making a lot of money.
Yeah, well, probably so will Infinity War.
We'll see.
The poor Ant-Man will probably just be sitting there.
Yeah, I know.
I'll still go see it. I like Ant-Man.
Tomb Raider comes out Friday.
The new one?
Yeah, I wonder if that's gonna be good.
People are complaining about that now.
Well, what about it?
The actor that's playing her. Like,
What's
she
wrong
doesn't
with
look
her?
like Laura Croft.
She kind of does in the new
Like,
one.
she's not as big. I'm like,
They're basing it off the new games. Did they not realize that? She wasn't.
I don't think they
she's-
care.
The new games are way better. She's great in those new games. She's awesome. I mean, she even looks exactly like her from. I mean, her wardrobe was taken from the game, from the new game. Oh,
I haven't
Sean,
seen
what is-
really any other Tomb Raider movies except for that one
I-
with
I-
Angelina Jolie.
I think I went to the movies to see that first one.
Because that
feel
one
like
was
I
on
did.
HBO and I watched
I
it.
don't remember much of it.
Bits and
I don't
pieces.
know.
I'm like, this is kind of.
Well, that was a late '90s movie, I think.
Did you see the cast for Mary Poppins Returns?
No. Yeah, Emily Blunt though. I like
Emily Blunt, Meryl Streep, Colin Firth, Dick Van Dyke is in it again.
So who? Oh god, what is the premise of that movie?
I don't know. I
Is,
didn't read
is
the
she
premise.
is this her daughter? Is she
I don't-
reincarnated?
I didn't read the premise, so I'm not sure. I just know it's coming. Oh, and they released a trailer for Christopher Robin.
I was just thinking about that.
Did you watch it?
No, I don't care about Winnie.
It showed Winnie the Pooh, and it actually has Winnie the Pooh's actual voice actor. Thankfully.
The guy's still
But
alive.
yeah, it's Jim
Jeez.
Cummings. Jim Cummings does so many voices, it's ridiculous.
He's been around forever.
Yeah. That looks interesting, like an adult Christopher Robin.
We talk about the Wreck-It Ralph trailer,
Oh yeah, that came out too.
which was utterly
Disappointing.
lacking
I
in
hope
gaming. I'm like, I don't know what to think about
I
this.
hope it's not a bunch
I
of.
thought they were going into console gaming.
That's what we thought at the start,
So
but
now
I
you're
guess,
going to just do internet in general. Oh, geez, that's
Ah.
just going to annoy me.
I know because they're gonna show
They
a
make
lot,
fun of
of
stuff
like
that
internet
I already
memes,
make
and it's
fun
like,
of. I don't know about this. I'll probably go see it anyway, just curiosity.
yeah, I will
but-
too, but I'm having a hard time. Like that Ready Player One though.
Yeah, that comes out this
Sonic's
month.
in it.
I know.
I'm like Sonic. What the heck?
That comes out the end of this month.
Is it the end of this month?
Yeah,
Okay. Yeah, that does
I'm
look
surprised.
interesting.
it does. I actually like the premise.
Yeah, I've seen like the DeLorean. I've seen Iron Giant.
Freddy Krueger's in there.
Is he?
Yeah, I saw him.
Sonic. A bunch of other stuff.
Chun-Li, I think I saw Chun-Li in there.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if there's some kind of Zelda nod somewhere.
Triforce.
Maybe.
Oh, Ganondorf comes out.
That's what's inside the egg. Triforce.
Right.
Moving on.
To what?
I don't know.
Music. Andrew WK. You know who Andrew WK is?
No.
All right, let me tell you about Andrew WK. A very unique individual.
Okay.
I remember. Now, I don't know what came first, this
The chicken and the egg.
or me hearing his first song that came out, which is Party Hard. He's the party master.
Okay.
But back in 2002,
Party rock.
my high school class, we were at someone's house,
Really?
and we were watching Saturday Night Live, and he was a musical guest. And I have never in my life seen such a performance. Andrew WK is wild, energetic. He has so much energy, he can headbang like I've never seen.
Okay.
And I loved it so much. I bought the album. album is just full of energy. Almost every song I think has the same beat to it.
Okay.
He's obsessed with partying. Every single one of his albums, he has multiple songs with the name "Party" on it. But he kind of disappeared for a while, and he came back and released this album that had weird stuff on it, but it was still cool. Right. So then I found out he had a new album coming. Then he did another album that was all piano, because he's a piano player.
Okay.
In fact, almost all his songs have piano in it. Believe it or not, these fast, super fast, heavy rock with piano
Yeah.
and headbanging. The guy's a motivational speaker too. And his look is he wears a white shirt and long. He's kind of grungy looking. He wears a white shirt and white jeans. Every time you see him, that's what he's wearing.
Huh.
Anytime you see him anywhere, that's what he's wearing. That's his thing. He's a weird guy. But he's kind of cool. So he came out with this new album called "You're Not Alone," and it's very underwhelming. All that energy that he had, I think is going away. He's getting old now. He's like 38.
Yeah.
I mean, 3 of the tracks is just him doing a little motivational speech. 3 of the tracks. What? Three of the tracks he's giving a motivational speech.
Maybe that's what he wants to do.
He's a positive guy. He's all about
Yeah.
positivity. And even though his first album, it's the cover of the album, is his face and a bloody nose. Because he punches himself sometimes. Sometimes he really gets into it. That he punches. I'm telling you, he's a
What
wild
the
guy.
heck?
You ever get a chance, Google NWK, watch the Saturday Night Live performance, and you'll see a guy going kind of crazy on stage.
Okay.
I did. I went on YouTube and just Googled NWK. He has a billion videos, and there's only like 4 music videos. Everything else is him doing random stuff, or being interviewed, or it's like, my gosh, this guy's gotten around the past 15 years.
Huh.
So I bought that album and I was underwhelmed. I really was. It was kind of disappointing because the last time was kind of creative. It had weird stuff.
You should bring back Wave Race.
No.
Okay.
And Pearl Jam's coming out now. So. Now,
Yeah, he's in
Marvel Zone. Marvel has released the greatest collection of all time.
That picture you posted.
Oh. Oh.
Uh-oh.
The Infinity box set. Now, these big box sets, they've only done 4 of them because they're extremely expensive.
Okay.
They've only ever done 4 of these. The first one they ever did was a Secret Wars box set with all the Secret Wars stuff. And they did a Star Wars one. I'm not sure what's all in that. And they did a Civil War one. When Civil War came out with every single solitary Civil War comic. That's what these box sets are.
Yeah.
They're for a series that are so big that they can't do an omnibus. Like there's only certain they can only do so many of these. The only other thing they could probably do is Secret Invasion. There's a lot of that stuff. But anyway, it was expensive, and they announced it a long time ago. So I've been looking forward to this because the only reason I bought it was because a lot of this material I don't have. All the crossovers with Infinity War, because it's a box set of the entire Infinity trilogy from the 90s. Which is Infinity Gauntlet, Infinity War, and Infinity Crusade.
Okay.
Okay. Which those miniseries have all been released individually,
Okay.
but the crossovers and everything else have not been. So this box set releases every single solitary issue involved. Okay.
Goodness.
And
Okay.
when I got the email about that it shipped, it said it was 43 pounds. And I was like, what?
43
That can't be right. I thought maybe I accidentally ordered 2 of them. I did, but it didn't. So when the box came, the box was huge. I was like, what the heck? I opened it up, I had a heart. This box. First of all, the case, the box itself is awesome looking. It's all this
Okay.
artwork from the series,
Yeah.
Infinity Gauntlet surrounding it. And you open it up, and there's the books. They're all hardcovers.
Okay.
And this is how they're divided. Infinity Gauntlet Prologue, Infinity Gauntlet, Infinity Gauntlet Aftermath, Infinity War. No, wait. Prologue, Infinity Gauntlet Crossovers,
Okay.
Gauntlet Aftermath, Infinity War Crossovers, Volume 1 and 2, Infinity War Aftermath, Infinity Crusade, Infinity Crusade crossovers volumes 1 and 2, and then the Infinity Companion, which is a bunch of random issues and bonus material. Okay, this is a lot of freaking stuff.
Yeah, sounds like it.
So,
And you're gonna read it all before
I am
April?
going to read it all in chronological order.
Before
too.
April?
I don't know if I'm going to. Wow. I started at the beginning
Yes.
with Infinity Gauntlet Prologue. Which, I'll tell you what this is about. Because at this point in time, Thanos was dead from a previous encounter.
Alright.
So the Silver Surfer encounters him being resurrected by Death. Because Death wants him, and I assume this is the premise of the movie. Death wants him to kill off half of the population of the universe because the universe is getting too crowded, and advances in the medical field, like, because he explains all this to the Surfer, like he takes the Surfer to Earth and explains to him how Earth is getting overpopulated and we're ruining our resources, and that Death wants him to kill off, and he's in love with Death. He's all about. He's saving the universe. He thinks he's doing a good thing by killing off half of everything.
Is Thanos a Silver Surfer?
What? Thanos?
Because you said Silver Surfer.
Yes,
too,
he
though.
took Silver. He's explaining all this to Silver Surfer. Why Silver Surfer is being shown all this stuff? I'm not really clear.
Because they needed someone.
Yeah, well, it's funny because right before Infinity Gauntlet, like the very last issue of the Pro, it's a lot of issue. Well, it's that Thanos gets resurrected. He tells Silver Surfer what he's going to do. Of course, Silver Surfer's like, I'm not letting you do that, you know. But Thanos dupes him, thinking that he kills him. And then there's a 2-issue series called Thanos Quest, which is awesome, which is how he gets all the Infinity Gems in the Marvel Universe. See, in the Marvel Universe, they're completely different places. All the Elders have them. See, the Grandmaster and the Collector, they're Elders in the universe. They're from the same family. And because I don't know if you notice in the movies, they kind of look alike. They both have this thing.
Yeah.
So he gets all the gems from these guys, and how he gets them is pretty neat. I won't go into the details, but Thanos is a very smart, cunning individual. So because this is the only way he can do what Death wants him to do. He has to get the Infinity Gems, because he figured out all the gems together, he becomes a god. He can do whatever he wants. So he does. He gets all the gems. Surfer battles like an avatar of Thanos, and he goes to Earth. And I noticed that the last page he falls through the roof of Doctor Strange's place. Which, if you notice in the trailer, that's what the Hulk does. Banner
Falls through his...
the Doctor Strange's place. So Hulk must be, because Silver Surfer warns Doctor Strange that Thanos is coming. That must be Banner's role in the movie. So they are sort of following it a little bit there, using that from the comic book. He falls through.
Yeah, because what the picture shows was an Iron Man, or Tony Stark, Bruce Banner, Doctor
I don't know
Strange,
why
and
Tony
a
Stark.
Mexican guy.
A Mexican guy.
Chinese guy, whatever.
Wow.
Sorry, Chinese guy.
I don't know why Tony Stark's there. So there's one thing from the comic book that they took was that. I mean, loosely, but. And now I read the first issue of Feeling Gauntlet and some on the cross. I'm reading the crossovers in chronological order, which can be a task.
Yeah.
Cause especially when I get to Infinity War, because it's like double the amount of crossovers. That's gonna be fun. Oh gosh. See, Infinity War in the comic books is different. This is called, the movie's called Infinity War, but it's really Infinity Gauntlet.
Okay.
Because he's getting the stones. Like, I assume that's how it ends, is he gets them all. I assume that has to be how the movie ends. He gets all of them. And he becomes a god. I don't know what they're going to do then, because he becomes literally, he can do whatever he wants. But the thing that's awesome about it, which I have a feeling they're not going to do the whole being in love with Death thing. See, he's also doing this because he's literally in love. Death in the Marvel Universe is personified by a woman in black. And he's in love with her, and he's trying to impress her when she's not impressed. And he gets pissed off. It's a great scene where she doesn't speak either to him. He gets all this stuff, he creates a shrine for her and all this stuff, and she just doesn't say a word to him. Just turns around and like not impressed with him, and he gets pissed off. Well, it's fantastic. They should have that stuff in the movie. I don't think they are.
I doubt it.
Because that's like my favorite stuff. So he gets so mad because Death is just not impressed with him.
Right.
And she resurrected him to do this task, and it took him forever to do it. He's like, oh, I forgot, I'm sorry, my love. And he finally does it, and he snaps his fingers, and 50% of people. I don't know if that's how it happened in the movie or not, because he snaps his fingers, and half the population of Earth, including heroes, disappear.
Huh.
If that's going to happen in the movie, I don't know. That could be the end. Someone could die there, and then they come back when
Leading in
everything's
four.
kind of, I won't say what happens, but now I'm reading this stuff, and I'm getting so excited for Infinity War. I'm like, oh my god, they do all this stuff.
Yeah, but don't
It's
get your hopes up.
going to be massive.
Don't get your hopes up.
What do you mean? He's going to get the stones
Yeah,
and
but
do all this cool stuff.
they're probably gonna stop him before he does that.
He has the stones for a while in the book. Like, he's got them without any real interference except for Silver Surfer. He got them without any interference with any Marvel hero. He already has them all. He already has all of them. Nobody stopped him. Nobody knew about it except for the Surfer. And Drax, the Destroyer. Drax, you know, he's created to kill. In the comic book, he was created to kill Thanos.
Okay.
And they kind of hinted at that at the end of the first Guardians. Remember how he said, Thanos I need to kill?
Yeah.
That's kind of reference to the comic. In the comic book, he was from Earth. He was like mutated into this green thing. He's not that.
Yeah.
Change that one in the movies. Boo. Boo. But man, this box set is the greatest collection I ever bought. I mean, it has everything in there. It's pretty awesome. It's heavy. It's freaking heavy. It looks cool. But it's freaking expensive. Very, yeah, you don't want to know what the retail. I didn't pay retail, thank God.
Yeah.
So I got a lot of this reading to do. But you know, how much of it is going to be in the movie? I'm kind of, because they're borrowing. They're also borrowing. See, there's more than the Infinity Trilogy. This box set just has the Infinity Trilogy. There's been other stuff. There was Infinity Abyss, early 2000s, and then there was something called just Infinity, which is where his Black Order comes from. So this was just a couple years ago. The Black Order is in the movie.
Yeah.
And they're from that release. So they're combining like all of this stuff into the movie. So I'm just curious if they're really gonna do what I think they're gonna do. But I don't think Death is in it though. Which is really disappointing. Everyone thought hell was gonna be Death. Take place because she's the goddess of death. Like, why isn't she taking place in?
I mean, she might come back. Who knows?
It's possible because I know I had heard that there's flashbacks to when he was a teenager. Thanos was a teenager.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I read that. Because that is when his love for death started, when he was younger, because he killed his mother. Death was like in the form of a little girl, like, it's kind of weird. They did say that, so I guess they're going to have Titan. I wonder if they're going to have all the characters there. Mentor and his brother, Star Fox, there's a character named Star Fox. His brother. Thanos' brother, his name was Star Fox. Eros. He changed his name to Eros. His real name was Eros.
That's weird.
He was the guy that could get women to fall in love with him. That is his power. He can get any woman to...
Wow,
Thanos' brother, everyone. I wonder if they're going to have all that stuff. I guess.
time will tell.
They flashback to his teenage years. So now I'm wanting to see this movie so bad because I want to see what they're going to do. I have no idea. How many gems is he going to get?
A little over a month.
I know.
Anything else?
Like, what happens with Loki now at the beginning? Like, what? All of Asgard is on that ship.
Yeah.
Like, how does... What happens there?
There's a picture of Thor in a ship with Rocket and Groot.
Yeah, that's from the trailer. He's all messed up looking.
There's also
There's obviously
a shot
a
of
battle.
Loki.
There's obviously a battle because the Hulk plummets down to the Strange's
Yeah.
sanctum. So what happens to all
There's
the
a shot of Loki.
Yeah, it's holding the thing, giving it to
No,
Thanos.
no, there's a shot of the new shot. It's really can't tell where he is, but it's just him. He's just kind of standing there
Well, that
looking
could
off.
be anywhere.
Yeah.
I was wondering if he was, because Mephisto, remember how I said he might take, like, see in the comic book, okay, Thanos gets going, like, his all the gems.
Yeah.
So Mephisto's the devil of the Marvel Universe. He's kind of watching Thanos, and he kind of wants to get the gems for himself. So he goes to Thanos and says, I'll be your acolyte, I'll be your, like, your first disciple kind of thing. He wants to get it.
Yeah.
So that's kind of what he is. He's kind of like his little lackey. I'm thinking maybe that's what Loki's going to be in this. He's is he gonna beat Thanos? Because Mephisto kind of goads him. Because when Death kind of spurned him, he was kind of whispering in Thanos' ear, "Why don't you show her, prove to her, you know, how evil you are? Maybe that'll, you know, get her to notice you." And that's when he remembered, "Oh yeah, I'm supposed to kill off 50%, so I'll snap my finger.
Right.
Look how evil I am." I won't tell you what happens to other character. That could spoil something. I don't know if they're gonna do that in the movie.
Okay.
I kind of thought maybe Loki would be that. I don't know. It's possible because Loki's kind of a schemer. A little bit. It'd be cool if they did have him take the place of Mephisto. I don't really see Loki anyplace else.
Yeah.
Besides giving him, he's giving him the thing. It's kind of like, oh,
Yeah.
you can kind of see it there. Oh, I'm on your side.
We'll see.
I'm kind of hoping that's
I
what
love
they
how someone made a comment about Black Panther and they have all that healing stuff with.
do. Healing
Well, like they're able to heal people with their
the technology.
technology,
Yeah.
and someone's like, so Black Panther didn't even bother to tell Rhodey to make his crippledness go
No,
away.
he studied. That was one of the points of the movie, was how they kept themselves secluded.
Well,
That's
now that they're
why.
not, and
Well,
that
maybe-
happened 2 weeks after Civil War, and we still
Well,
see
we
that.
don't know what happened.
Well,
between.
we still see that he has some kind of metal something
Ooh.
legs, Rhodey, in one of the pictures. He's got metal legs or something like that,
Oh, really?
or something on his legs. So
Did Black Panther, did he really know about that, though?
he had to have because he was there. I
Yeah.
think.
I mean, I don't know. Like, it's kind of cute. How did Howard Stark get a hold of vibranium before he capped S.H.I.E.L.D.? That's a question.
Oh, I don't know.
That's a comic book thing. That's a comic book. You know,
Yeah.
that'd be a good one to do, though.
Um.
Where's the soul gem? No one knows. That's the only one we don't know about. That's the most powerful.
Where would that
There's a whole
be?
world inside the soul gem in the comic.
Really?
Because he can just take your soul out and put it in. Dead.
Who would have that?
Well, Adam Warlock had it in when he's in Guardians 3, so it can't be him.
Yeah.
Someplace new, who knows? Unless it's been hidden in plain sight. Coulson.
Coulson.
Coulson had it.
Coulson has it.
It's going out. Nothing funny.
That would be
It actually
funny.
crossed over. Oh, we're referencing a piece. You know, there's no gem.
Or Daredevil has it.
I don't know. That's a good guy. I have no idea where the soul gem is. They don't know because of that prequel comic book. I saw some excerpts from it, and because Wong is talking to Doctor Strange about each gem,
Yeah.
and he's like, the soul gem, we don't know anything about it.
No.
We don't know where it is. But it's the most powerful.
I honestly don't know where it could be.
It's something new.
That maybe has to do with Captain Marvel. She's in Infinity War, right?
I don't know.
I thought it said that she was.
Possible.
But they're probably doing this whole like Spider-Man thing where they don't really want to show her off or whatever. You got anything else?
I had that stuff written down.
It's always next week. We still have a taste test to do.
Oh yeah.
We've been going for 83 minutes.
And that's 7:26.
One other thing I forgot to
What?
mention was they confirmed that they're making a Impractical Jokers movie, like a theatrical movie.
Oh, it's gonna be like Jackass.
I don't know, but it's Impractical Jokers theatrical movie set for next year, actually, to come out.
It's,
Hey, I'd go see it. I'd like that show.
is it gonna be rated R?
I don't know what it's going to be rated.
It should be. Just go Jackass rounds. Just do all kinds of weird stuff. Pretty funny.
Now, you got anything else before we do our taste test?
Not really.
Hi.
I don't think so.
Hi. Oh, the Switch, the 5.0 update came out last night.
What's on that?
Nothing really too big.
Just
some,
5.0. It should be.
It's really nothing too big. There's some new icons of like Kirby arm characters. There's
How much you bet there's gonna be ARMS characters in Smash?
probably Springman. There's probably gonna be one.
There should be. I'd rather an ARMS character than dumb Splatoon.
Well, Splatoon's more popular.
No, they shoot paint.
Yeah.
How's
I'm
that
sure
fighting?
they're gonna make it work.
How is that fighting?
But I can see an Arms character appearing too.
Yeah, they fight. They're fighters. They should be.
Yeah, but
there.
Arms hasn't really done that well.
Well, so what?
Anyway, I'm surprised there was no Arms amiibo, honestly.
None?
No.
That was surprising.
When they come to
That,
Smash.
why are we looking at Clam City?
Because I stopped playing and I just didn't turn it off. Which doesn't look like it's dimmed on the video.
We'll hit the button once, see how much brighter it gets. I'm gonna look.
Oh! Okay.
The sun is setting. It doesn't move.
Alright,
What's
so,
the HD version of
Here's
this?
the thing about a taste test here. We actually got two different things. One we're
We're not
trying now.
doing
Hold on.
Oreo.
One we're trying now, and then another one we're doing a little bit later after the kids go to bed because we got another monthly Snap Crate. Snack Crate. No, we're not. And also look in the future in the next few months. We might be starting up an old thing.
Might be.
Probably.
We
will.
are. I'm telling you right now.
Yeah. So stay tuned for that because we got some news on that later down the road. But let's do this taste test, Chris. What do we got?
Joe. Where is it?
You had it.
Oh, you told me to put out there to keep it chill.
Oh, we'll go get it. And that, not the beer.
It's beer time.
No, I don't.
That's the first time.
No, my wife bought this for us to try, so this is gonna be interesting.
Okay. We got glasses.
Yes, we got glasses. It's because we just got one bottle.
Show them.
Why'd you give me the glasses? Oh yeah, that's definitely colder. So, the brand is the original.
Yeah, I'll say. Don't even tell them what it is.
That's what it is. When I first, when she sent me a picture of this, I'm like, does that say cookie dough bitter soda? I thought it said bitter soda, but it's bites. But
It's like that. It's like candy. Cookie dough bites.
am I doing this wrong?
No.
Just pull up. Well, I can barely smell as it is, but I can definitely smell that.
But she's right from now on. It's cream soda. That's what it's gonna taste like, cream soda.
Well, we're gonna try this, so
Oh, okay, well,
what you want? You cut me with.
go. I said the opposite
I
word.
know, but I knew what you meant. Alright. Alright, we're gonna try this in 3, 2.
How can you even smell it? You're
I
not
can
even gonna
kind of
taste
smell it.
This is really all me.
3, 2, 1.
It's cream soda. It's exactly what this is.
This is a hint of cookie dough. I taste a hint of cookie dough.
I don't know. Not really.
I mean, it's not bad. She said they have a bunch of other flavors.
Yeah, I want to see what this
Ew.
is. This is a cop out. I don't taste cookie dough.
I'll save a little bit, let her try it.
That was disappointing.
It was kind of disappointing, but
This is chocolate chip. You taste any chocolate in
holy
it?
crap.
What?
42 grams of sugar in a bottle.
Huh?
Good golly. It wasn't too bad, but I don't know if I'd go out of my way to drink a whole bottle.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
Yeah.
Well, that Days Gone game was delayed to next year.
Days gone.
All the zombies. Like
Doesn't
World-
it they
World
keep
War
getting
Z.
delayed?
I know. I feel like I've seen this game like how
for
many years
now.
ago?
Yeah, I
wanted to
know.
play it.
Oh, whatever. Maybe we'll see Crash in Smash.
That was possible.
Now that it's on the Switch.
I don't know what.
Honestly,
We won't
I'm gonna
get
say
any
this
news
again.
about it until E3.
No, yeah, we're not gonna hear anything about it. We're not gonna hear a name because apparently it is gonna have a subtitle, not
Well,
just
yeah,
Smash
they're
Brothers
not
for
gonna-
Switch. There apparently is gonna be.
Smash 4.5.
No, somebody said it's gonna be like
Smash
it
you in the face.
It could.
game.
It's gonna use like a melee or a brawl type of thing. But what other fighting term is there?
Brouhaha.
Super Smash Brothers Brouhaha.
Yeah, man.
Super Smash Brothers Brutal.
Look,
What is
now you
that?
can learn about your amiibos, how they make them.
Those are custom.
Oh yeah.
Oh
Right,
look,
they
that's
are.
it's Up. That's the
the
guy from
heck?
Up. That's the kid from Up.
Oh yeah.
Huh.
That's stupid.
Whatever.
Alright, let's get
All
out of
right.
here.
Thank you all for tuning in. Tune in next week for whatever other shenanigans we get into. So
Tomb Raider.
until then, everybody.
I'll be
Sayonara.
reading Infinity stuff.